Hi, I'm Martin Sharp, best-selling author of the award-winning book Digital Transformation. And today I'm going to ask you a simple question. How is it that you can make sure that your changes happen the way that you need them to? Now this is a real interesting dilemma, because when you're thinking about how you're going to go about a change, most changes require things where you'll end up having to get more than just yourself involved in that change. Now this is quite an obvious thing to say, because at the end of the day you know that your change is going to involve everyone in your organisation, potentially your clients, potentially even people like your friends and your family will have to adapt to this kind of change. Now when you're trying to get people on board and get them to used to the idea that they're going to have to change, you're going to accept that you're going to have to change, it's about how do you then take that chance to be able to influence them. Now this is not something which should be taken as a negative connotation. No, this is something that's quite positive, because it's about taking that idea, that picture that's in your mind, and being able to kind of transmit it from your mind into theirs, so that they've got the opportunity to be able to see exactly what it is that you can see, the benefits, the drawbacks, how you expect it to work, and also the fact that you've probably done some kind of contingency planning. Because wouldn't you agree with me that if you want to be able to get something done, you need to be able to influence the mindsets of so many different people so that they can believe in you, believe in the change, but most of all can believe in themselves and being able to push something forwards. Now for me, when it comes down to trying to explain to people how that influence kind of works, it's like thinking about how things work inside a meeting room. I mean, have you ever been in a meeting by which people are just like sat there, they're very lethargic, they kind of push themselves back away from the seats, they kind of try not to get engaged. In fact, some people spend their entire time in meetings and don't say a single word. And yet, you've been asked to go to that meeting for a reason. The reason you've been asked to go there is because you've got some vested interest in it, or you're an expert where your opinion is actually required. And if this is the case, then surely you need to be the one that's standing out, you need to be the one that's expressing yourself, you need to be the one that's actively participating in that meeting and displaying your level of influence. So picture this. You're sat there, you're engaged inside your meeting, you're sat forwards, you've got yourself upright, you're not looking at your laptop, you're not dealing with everything else, you're focused solely on what everyone else is saying and trying to participate to the best that you can inside that meeting itself. Now that way, what you'll find is you're influencing everybody around that table, because straight away you're actually giving more in that meeting than maybe most other people do. And think about it with other things. You may have been in like a sales presentation where, you know, where the vendor comes in with their papers and they sit down and the first thing they do is kind of back away from the papers as soon as they can. Now what's that actually saying to you as a customer? Is that saying that the person feels comfortable with what they're proposing? Do they feel confident in what they're proposing? Or is it that they're feeling a bit nervous about how you're going to receive it? Are they worried about what they've put in there? Are they worried about what you're going to say about it? And this kind of level of, it's like seeing what people are doing with their posture really has this great influence over what you're going to be doing next. Because if you see somebody who's looking nervous, looking shifty, and they don't necessarily look like they're going to be positive to go ahead, then you're not going to want to jump on board with that change, are you? Yes or no? And the same with your actions. If you're going to do something, you need to be the one that's looking positive. Know that you're in command, know that you're leading this thing forwards, and make that change happen. I'm going to leave you with a thought, and that is this. The people that influence you the most are the people that you believe in the most. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, then please click the subscribe button for more hints, tips, sound bites and extras in order to be able to help you influence change, build consensus and achieve a greater success in your life, in your career and in your organisation. So click that subscribe button now.